Hello and welcome to the first episode of a very new series. Um, a couple of months ago, Paradox added the Monarch Journeys with some rewards for Crusader Kings 3 to Crusader Kings 2. And, they involve certain characters with some specific challenges. For the first one, we are playing as King Konan of Brittany. And our challenges are to control 15 specific counties. These are the 9 that we already have. 4 in France, close to us, and the 2 over here in Cornwall. Next, we need to get 5 legitimate sons, and finally, we need to kill 7 of the Normandys, or 6 if we get William himself. Anyway, with that scene, let's immediately start getting this done. First of all, we want to make sure to consolidate our realm a little bit, as we are suffering from a very low amount of troops relative to our competitors. We will probably be facing either Norway or William, as we need to take Cornwall from what is currently England, and we definitely need to face the Normandys, as we will also need to take Normandy, which is currently controlled by William, but which he will probably give to somebody else once he has won his war for England. If he does not win the war for England, then it's going to be a lot more difficult, as he won't be giving Normandy away. You can try to swear fealty to France to still try to take it, but William has a very high martial skill, giving him access to a lot of troops out of this duchy, and that will be a bit of a problem. However, for now, let's sort out our own realm. We apparently cannot plot to revoke Kernev, as we have a non-aggression pact with the Count, so we'll need to get some prestige, or he'll need to start plotting something, and then we'll just try to imprison him. So for now, we'll focus on, let's get a friend, and the seduction focus to try to get those 5 sons. And of course, let's also set every chancellor and consular to do things. We will, of course, want to make sure to have a good relation with the Pope, as that will possibly give us some free claims. Well, I say free, but it will cost some piety. Still, a lot better than just sitting around waiting for the fabricated claims to succeed. And let's also get the revoke titles law. We'll just replace this court chaplain to make sure that it passes. And let's see, what else can we do? I think we'll want to join the Benedictine order, so that we have a chance of getting some artifacts and positive traits. And of course, we'll want to make sure to get some women to start seducing. So we'll want to find some lustful women and invite them over to our court and seduce them. And we'll just start seducing a bunch of women. We should probably also find some de Normandy to invite over and plot to kill. And hopefully we'll get some sons, and we'll maybe even already make some progress in killing some of William's dynasty members. Now, this is a little bit unfortunate. We are already getting people leaving the council, but fortunately the law still passed, so we can now at least revoke a title if we get this man to pull something that allows us to imprison him, and assuming that he manages to stay free and out of our prison and rebels instead. Now, because we are inviting lustful people, the middle option is likely to work. We don't care what dynasty these women are in. We just want to make sure to seduce them. So yeah, I'll keep playing for a bit until we are able to get some land, and I'll see you then. Well, we have a righteous imprisonment. Now unfortunately people aren't quite in favor, especially this chancellor for some reason, so let's go make somebody else a chancellor. And well, he's not in favor either. How about my half brother? He's in favor, so now we can try to imprison, and fortunately for us, he managed to stay out of our grasp, and we now have a little revolt to deal with. Now of course, as we knew that there was a serious chance that he was going to revolt, that was the entire point after all, I already moved some troops to his counties, and that makes him somewhat unwilling to raise his levies, which means we should be able to defeat him, even though he has about 50% more troops than we do. And because on one of these spots, at least, we have enough troops to siege you down, we can take our reds, and then after we've taken that, we can continue on until everything is sieged. And that is how we win a war with less troops than our enemy. And let's see if we can also get ourselves some better commanders while we're looking at war things. Furthermore, we have gotten our first son. We still need 3 more piety to be able to actually legitimize our eldest son, which would be nice, as we do need to get 5 legitimate sons. A bastard does not count for the challenge. And it looks like in the meantime William has won the war for England. He is still at war with Norway, so we are not swearing fealty to anyone yet. We'll just let them fight their war before we get involved. And of course we are also unable to swear fealty right now because we are too busy fighting our own war. So we'll continue fighting that war and then get back to this once we have won. We have gotten our 5 sons. We did not manage to legitimize our oldest one because we still don't have enough piety, as we're actually losing piety per month, and we also already killed 2 of William's dynasty members, so let's go see if we can find some more to kill. So we are just going to go ahead, find adults of his dynasty and ones that aren't rulers, and look, somebody is willing to join our court. He is going to be very dead very soon, as once he's in our court, all the women we have been seducing will be willing to help kill him. And they haven't even all accepted yet, and there's already a plot to kill him. Or rather, he is dead. Alright, so let's go find another one. And well, it doesn't appear that the ones that are currently around would be willing to join us, and yeah, the ones they're married to wouldn't either. That's alright. Once we are a part of the same realm, we will have a much easier time to assassinate people, so we'll just go ahead and kill the rest that we need at that point. For now, we'll just keep fighting this little war inside our own realm and hopefully get a bit more than 1k troops soon, because well, we need about 5k to be even with the new Duke of Normandy, and that seems like a good bare minimum amount of troops to have, the same amount, so hopefully we'll get there once we have revoked these counties. Alright, we are at 99% war score. I was going to say we should just quickly win this. We did win it, so that looked a bit risky for a moment. And can now revoke some titles once we've broken the non-aggression pact. Okay. So let's go ahead and do so. And I'll just throw him into the oubliette. And now we have control over all of Upper Brittany. Now we are over our domain limit, but we can change our centralization law before the year is over, so that shouldn't really be an issue. And well, let's go ahead and swear fealty to William, so that we are in the same realm as Normandy. And once our levies have replenished, we can go ahead and take that from the current Duke. And perhaps, if we're lucky, there'll even be some claimant to men that we can invite while we are trying to fabricate a claim. We'll probably also want to change to the theology focus, so that we actually start getting some piety, because right now any opinion that we do manage to get with the Pope, although we haven't gotten any recently, will be wasted, since we can't actually get a claim due to lack of piety anyway. So yeah, let's see, we can change our focus in September, so we'll immediately do that once we are able to. And let's see what's going on. Oh my, William, you want to make me your spy master? I think that is very unwise. Hello. So let's hope that works out. Also, we are being told to go on a pilgrimage by our society, so let's also do that. And we can change to the theology focus. Let's go to Rome. And let's see, who do we break up with? And as soon as we are able to, we will raise our... I was going to say raise our centralization, but we have increased our domain size in some way, apparently. I'm not entirely sure what we did, but hey, we did it. Good job, us. And we can't change it during a regency anyway. Let's see if we can... Let's see if we can find some people in our liege's court who are unmarried and would love to have some women that we have previously seduced married to them, because those are going to help us kill the King of England, most likely, especially if they have high intrigue, and if they're still our lover, they're definitely going to help us with our plot. So we'll see this plot power go up as more and more women get married into this court. Let's sort by intrigue, make sure the best people for this goal are in the court. And hey, we managed to make a friend. That's nice. Let's get ourselves a new ambition. Let's go with building a war chest. Why not? Ah, right. Our domain size was up because of our regent. I should probably have checked whether our consul would actually vote in favor. I guess we'll soon find out. We need to go into penance. Probably for all those bastards we have created. In the meantime, our army of plotters is... I was going to say it's growing, but a few people left the plot again. Still, our plot power is higher than it was at the start. And soon it will be even higher when this woman joins us. And we have gotten our centralization law up, so now we are at a comfy 3 out of 3. Well, we'll just hopefully manage to succeed to kill our liege. And once we have gotten our levies up, we will also be able to take Normandy. Right, so we've been waiting a bit. We now have a decent levy. Our enemy in Normandy has a smaller one, so let's go ahead, raise our levies and see whether we can actually take Normandy. I'll immediately crush this army over here in Mortain, so that'll give us a nice advantage in this war. And hopefully we don't die of sickness in the meantime. So let's see, they are going to go over here. We'll just keep rallying our troops. And oh no, somebody died. So that's one less member of the Normandy dynasty that we need to take out. Let's merge those troops and make sure our best commanders, as far as we have such a thing as best commanders, are leading them. And let's hope we win this battle as well. If we win this battle, then we'll probably be fine in the war. And there we go. We did win that particular battle. Although here something is going on. So let's also crush those troops. And with all these enemy troops beaten, we'll go ahead and try to beat that army of theirs. And then we'll siege down his actual domain holdings, and we should have Normandy soon enough. And hopefully our Chancellor will at some point get us a claim on Cornwall. I don't think we can get one from the Pope yet, although he is a lot more willing to give us claims now that we actually have piety and some positive traits. But glancing through this, I did not notice a Cornwall. I don't think I noticed men either. Let's see. Can we get it? No, minus 25. And Cornwall is minus 24. So we'll have to rely on fabricating a claim for now. Perhaps if the Duke happens to die, though, the heir, or maybe this man's heir, will be ones that the Pope is more willing to give us a claim on. So we'll see. Our liege declared war on France, and I was hoping that wouldn't impact us too much since the French armies were over in England, but now they're... never mind, they're gone, so we're fine. So yeah, we'll just get rid of this annoying army. And we'll just win this war, shall we? We already have 55% war score from battles, so we are going to need to get a bit more from occupation, as the battle war score is kept at 75. But with that siege gone, we actually do have exactly enough to get it if we manage to win one more battle. Now this is interesting, as Anjou is part of a revolt. However, we don't have enough troops to beat a revolt, and even if we did, we currently still do not have a claim on Anjou. Can we get one? Let's see. No, the Pope does not like us enough. So yeah, we'll just have to settle for getting the pieces of land in England for the moment. And with this siege won, here comes Normandy. So at the very least, we have that done. And let's just see if there just so happens to be someone. Nope, there's no one in our court with a claim on men. So we'll just hope for our Chancellor to accomplish something. Also, in the meantime, I did have to stop plotting to kill William because he found out about our plot. So he's not too happy with us right now. But yeah, we'll find someone else of his dynasty, perhaps, who will join our court. I guess not. Oh well, we'll eventually find someone who has a good chance of getting killed by us, and then we'll go kill him. until then, we'll just keep playing and see if anything shows up that we can respond to. So this is helpful. There's apparently an English claim on Anjou War, so hopefully that will succeed, and that way everything we need will be inside the Kingdom of England. We'll still need claims, but at least we don't have to either get independent from England and swear fealty to France or take something from France. We can just stay a part of the Kingdom of England and take it from our fellow vessels. So that will be helpful for us accomplishing our challenges. Of course, that still relies on us actually getting claims, and our Chancellor isn't doing much, and the Pope is not being very helpful. Although he's getting close with the -8 right now, rather than the -20 something we saw earlier. So maybe at some point we'll be able to get our claim. Oh, I think the ruler here changed. Acceptance score 0, so we should be able to get a claim on men at some point. And that'll be some progress. Or, you know, we can just get a claim on Anjou now, because we just got... well, our liege just got that. Of course, we still need our liege to hand that off to somebody else, which hopefully he will do. But, there we go. So, let's declare war on this Duke Robert of Essex and get Anjou. And for men, we now are also able to claim that. Let's see if we can also claim Cornwall. That's probably too much to ask for. Cornwall claim. Nope, -13. So it's not too far off. So with any luck, the Pope will give us what we need. And if not, well, we always have our Chancellor busy fabricating claims. So hopefully he'll at some point accomplish something. But for now, let's get the French territories that we require for the challenge. So I have noticed that our enemy here has hired some mercenaries. So I think we'll be hiring some mercenaries of our own. Probably just the weakest band of mercenaries that we can find will be good enough. But we do want to have some, and we'll save some money while waiting for them to show up by having our personal levies not raised, because we don't have that much gold. So making those mercenaries last as long as possible by having the gold last as long as possible is probably a good idea. We will, now that they have gone onto their ships, move our troops over here, and we'll see them arrive soon, I assume. Let's see whether they'll actually... They probably won't go for Anjou since we have slightly more troops than them. So we'll just have one of our armies hang out outside Anjou. And we'll wait until they're locked in movement. And now we can go ahead and get our commanders ready to defend. And with the river crossing we should be fine. So that's that battle won. Let's go ahead and assault the remaining holdings. And then we can chase down their army and beat them up again to get the remaining war score. Let's see. There we go. They even managed to go to us. And apparently I was swaying one of our enemies. No matter. We have won the battle, and with that the war, giving us Anjou. And I suppose since we have our mercenaries anyway, might as well go ahead and quickly destroy men with them. Now we do want to make sure that the troops that have morale arrive first, because it would be a bit awkward to see 3 lost battles before we get anywhere. And yeah, that's another battle won, another war won, and with that we should be almost done. We'll just need to get Cornwall, and that should be it, I believe. Alright, we still need to kill 2 more members of the dynasty. For that, we do have a certain vassal here, which we are currently plotting to kill. And as he is our vassal, we have plenty of people willing to help us kill him. And he has a bunch of children, so those children will come next, I imagine. So we should be fine on the killing the Normandys, and really only need to worry about getting a claim on Cornwall. We'll go ahead, win this war, and then come back when we've actually gotten that claim on Cornwall. Oh look, it's a revolt. That didn't last very long now, did it? Well, the previous count has been killed, and we now already have a successful plot on the new count. And that puts us at 7 out of 7. We also got 1 claim on Devon from our consular, but we are still missing the claim on Cornwall. Now we could go ahead and already fight a war over Devon. We shouldn't have any issue beating them, but that does mean we would end up being at a truce with them, and if we then get our claim on Cornwall before the truce is over, that means we'll be spending time waiting, which I don't like to do. So we'll just keep waiting for our claim, and hopefully we'll get a claim on Cornwall sooner rather than later. Well, we still can't get a claim on the County of Cornwall, but we can get a claim on the Duchy of Cornwall thanks to our court chaplain getting the opinion of the Pope to be a bit higher. So we'll go ahead, get that claim, and we will press all claims, and with this war we will complete the Monarch Journey challenges for Duke Konan, now known as the Monk. We should consider preparing, because I don't know how long it's going to take for us to win this war, and I don't want the Pope to get angry at us for not sending our troops quickly enough. So that is how that is, and not quite sure what's going on with our enemy, but he doesn't seem to be doing too well. Defending against a claim on Northampton. Well, that is very unfortunate for our enemy, but we don't really care. So we'll just keep fighting our war, doing our thing, taking the land that we need. And we'll just keep sieging his stuff while he's over in the other parts of England. Oh, looks like our enemy is finally showing up to fight us. Let's make sure we get a battle in, so that we can say we actually fought for this, and we actually got some people imprisoned. Anyway, we won the war, and with that we have gotten the 7 kills, we have gotten very much more than the 5 sons needed, and we got our 15 counties. So that is it for King Konan. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, then I will keep making more videos of the Monarch Journey challenges, and if you want to see those, make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you are notified when those videos get uploaded. Until the next video is out, I wish you all a great time, and I hope you'll watch that next video.